Hello, I am from International Scientific Research and Publications. In this video, we are going to discuss about the best websites for researchers and academics. For more information, a link will be given in the description. Please check it out. And the first website, which is a Google Scholar. Google Scholar is a great source for quick literature searches. It is much more intuitive than proper research databases like PubMed and PsycInfo because it uses some logical operators as regular Google. So you can combine several keywords with and add wildcards like attend to search for anything. You can also create your own profile to make your work more easily discoverable. That's easily done in a few clicks. Subsequently, Google Scholar will recommend articles that are similar to your own published articles. This can be quite useful to stay on top of the literature. And the second one, which is ResearchGate. ResearchGate is a similar to social media platform, but it's solely dedicated to research. You can create a profile for yourself, add your papers and follow the updates of the researchers. It also has forums to ask for answers from other researchers. Seeing the updates from other researchers can be very useful to see what other people are working on. In contrast to discovering papers via search engines, the paper on ResearchGate can be added to projects. So you can easily see most recent preprint from a lab relates to a previous paper. I also like that ResearchGate provides a report about who viewed or cited papers. So I can connect to people with similar interest. Fortunately, curating the profiles does not take a lot of work. In most cases, ResearchGate will suggest adding papers automatically once they are published. And the next one, which is Connected Papers. Connected Papers is a discovery tool that is extremely useful when exploring a new area. For example, you might have come across an inspiring article and you want to learn more about the context of this research. Connected Papers will represent you with a graph of most clearly related papers. You can also view the graph in a timeline to see which recent article relate to this work. I find this is extremely useful when I have to present a seminar or a topic that I have not followed for a while. It is also great when writing papers. I usually look up if there are any most recent articles that I might have missed via Connected Papers. And the next one, which is ResearchRabbit, is relatively a new tool designed to help researchers when staying on a top of the literature. You can add papers to reading list. The papers are then designed by ResearchRabbit algorithm, then recommends similar articles. The articles are displayed in interactive web views that make it easy to explore the links and add interesting articles to the reading list. The best feature for me is that ResearchRabbit sends weekly emails with new papers that may be of interest based on the existing library. The recommendations are usually spot on and help me to discover articles that I would have otherwise missed. And the next one, which is Prolific, is an online platform for participant requirement. Prolific makes it easy to advertise studies to a huge sample of participants who have been pre-screened on various dimensions. For an instance, I recently needed a representative sample of 1,000 people from the UK for a short questionnaire study. I could require the entire sample representative of the UK population based on gender, ethnicity, and age according to the census data within 2 days. And the next one, which is Gorilla, is an online experiment builder that is especially useful for anyone who wants to run online experiment. but does not want to dive deep into JavaScript or does not have access to a dedicated server for running web-based studies. Gorilla provides a tool to build anything from questionnaires to sophisticated cognitive tasks. Should the tools of Gorilla not suffice, it is possible to integrate custom JavaScript code. And the next thing, which is Open Science Framework. Most researchers will have heard about the Open Science Framework in the context of open science. It is an extremely useful tool for that. For instance, it's quite straightforward to upload data and code that can be shared with peer reviewers via anonymous links. But there are also other use cases and features for OSF that go beyond open science. For instance, OSF repositories can be used as a convenient and secure database that can be shared with collaborators. In addition, OSF contains documentation and resources for better data and code management, including a version of history. Your future self will thank you for using OSF structures and tools. And the next thing, which is GitHub, is widely known for collaborative code development, but it can be used for more generally for project management. The basis of this is a command line tool called Git, which is used for version control on your local computer. You can attach Git to a folder on your local computer. When you make some significant changes, you can commit the changes to the version history and add a short comment about the changes that you made. You can then connect the local version history to a GitHub. Then can help if you are collaborating with other people. It also extremely useful if you work across different computers, on your laptop or university server, or when you want to have a backup of your work. The version history is particularly useful if you want to recover an earlier version. So this GitHub can be helpful for researchers to back up their research data extremely. Okay guys, I think this video will be more helpful for you. We had discussed about many websites which will be helpful for the researchers and academics to back up the data, to search for content, to search for research topics, titles, etc. So I think this video will be more useful for you. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon.